Hey, what's up, guys? I don't know if it's, yeah, I think it's been a while since I posted a video, but there's been something on my mind that the Lord has been putting in my heart to share with you guys. And I am gonna do the same video again in Spanish, so I can share with all of you guys exactly what is this topic. I wanted to talk about my history with drug abuse. I've used drugs on and off from the age of 14 to the age of, let me see, I want to say 22. So it's consumed a big chunk of my life, unfortunately. And I want you guys to understand that it's something people who have a very, very strong calling deal with. It's so hard to say no to something that feels so good. And I'm not saying this because I think I'm better than anybody else or I have such a bigger calling, but it's something I've seen happen with young people in particular who have a very, very important calling to the ministry that get carried away by drug use, and which also brings promiscuity. Drug use and promiscuity are one and the same. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure right now you're wondering, what drugs did she do? I've tried cocaine, I've tried ecstasy, I've tried all types of pills, prescription pills, Xanax. I've smoked, I would say, at least a pound of weed. I've pretty much done a fair share of drugs, so and I've had very bad experiences on them. One experience I remember in particular is I was high off of cocaine, and I was really like crashing. Yeah, I was crashing. Like, I had done so much coke all night, and drinking. And I got to a point where I was just done, and I was laying on the side and laying on my couch, and I thought I was gonna die. I just couldn't go on anymore. And that moment, I literally, on a spiritual level, I felt my soul being taken somewhere else. And this was one of many episodes, out-of-body experiences that I had, that I knew that I was special, that there was something more to me, that there was something more, concrete, there was something more spiritual about me, because I knew that if my friends felt the same things I did, they wouldn't be getting high like they did. So I started to, analyze things and think, wow, I'm really high, and I hear a voice, an audible voice. Do my friends hear the same thing? And I started to ask questions. And that's when, I started to realize that, hey, some of my friends do hear these voices, and some of them don't, because they have different callings or whatever. And I realized that part of the reason that I would hear these voices was because I was called to be a prophet, because, a prophet is a person who hears the voice of God. So, of course, by me doing drugs, I was hearing the voices of demons. And this showed me that I was really going in the wrong direction, plainly put. So, then, I started to pray and pray and pray, seeking the Lord to break this bondage from my life. And, it hasn't been easy, and it hasn't been something that, it's been a lot of ups and downs, but to all of you out there, all of you guys out there that are going through withdrawal, are going through anxiety attacks, are going through depression, are going through loneliness because your old friends don't want to talk to you anymore, just know that you're not the only one out there. All of us are just like you, and we're suffering the same way by leaving our old selves behind and seeking a better way out of this life. Just know that. And just know that I pray for you every day. For you right there, for you to leave that life behind, and for the Lord to take over your heart and everything that you have in there. He wants you so bad. He wants you more than anything in the world. And just keep on going. Keep on going. It's not going to be easy. And there are going to be times where you're going to get high and you're going to hate yourself for doing it. But you can't stop. You gotta keep on going. Because the Lord just sees. All He cares is for you to try. Just try. And He's gonna hold you down. He's got your back like chiropractic, and that's true. That's word. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, if you guys are curious about my drug use, oh yeah, you know what? That's another thing I wanted to talk about. Your drug use brings along a lot of promiscuity. When I was on drugs, I'm pretty sure when I was on drugs, I was very promiscuous. And I slept with around 100 or so people. That's not what I wanted for myself. It's not, I wanted to go to my wedding day a virgin, but I didn't. Why? Because I was using drugs, abusing drugs. It's something I have to live with, yes, and it's a consequence of my actions, of my drug use. But it's okay, because I'm in a better place now, I'm not where I used to be. But it just shows that drugs are awesome, but when they're over, they suck. And the suck part is the permanent part. The awesome part is the temporary part. Also, the promiscuity part. Also, there's so many things. We've already heard them all before. Say no to drugs. Don't sleep around. Nobody likes a hoe, but the truth is, it's so hard to fight your own desires. But just know that, and no matter what you're doing, no matter where you are, just say this: I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And He's going to give you the strength to do it. Like a miracle. It works it's helped me so many times to say no when I thought the only word that would come out of my mouth was yes. So, guys, remember, when you're stuck in a situation, just say, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And He's going to give you the strength to do it. This I put my life on, and I promise you, He will never, never leave you hanging. So, I'm done preaching. I'm gonna post this video in Spanish because I really feel that I should reach as many audiences as I can. So thank you, good night, I love you guys, and just remember, we're one body in Christ, and we're praying for all of us. Bye guys.